begin our second match for the 1A championship, we'd like to honor our third and fourth place finalists. This year's third place finalist was Omaha, and coming in fourth place was Haas Hall. Let's hear it for these teams. Now on to our championship game. Let's meet the teams for our 1A conference championship match. Starting with Norfolk, we have Jackie Thomas, their captain, Jason DeMalpede, John Lee, Josh Partridge. The alternates are Brad Morrison and Deshaun Zaludko. And the coaches are Ernest Higgins and Deanna Klaus. Let's hear it for Norfolk. And now to Ridgefield Christian. First we have Aaron Doherty, a senior. Their captain is Derek Reed, a senior. Hannah Fields, a senior. Taylor Williams, a senior. Their alternate is Jacqueline Flynn, a senior. And their coach is Jan Hutchinson. Let's hear it for Ridgefield Christian. I'd like to wish both teams the best of luck, and now I'm going to turn it over to our quiz master, Catherine Hayes. Catherine, take it away.
All right, welcome Norfolk and Ridgefield. Norfolk, right? I want to put an L in there instead of an R. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. Okay, well, just forgive me in advance. I'll try to do it right in Ridgefield. Okay, ready? First question. It's math. Solve the equation for n. 3 to the 2n plus 1 power equals 81. Norfolk, Jason.
N equals 3 over 2.
That's correct. Good job. Number 2, what Hindu god of wisdom and problem solving is represented as a pot-bellied man with an Ridgefield, Derek?
Buddha?
No, with an elephant's head. Jackie?
Vishnu.
No, I have Ganesh or Ganesha. All right, number 3, which architect of the Compromise of 1850, a senator from Kentucky, narrowly lost the 1844 presidential Norfolk John?
Henry Clay?
That's correct. Give the two-word term that describes what f of x does as x approaches infinity and as x approaches Norfolk. Jason?
The limit?
No, approaches negative infinity. Answer? Derek?
Vertical asymptote?
No, looking for end behavior. Number 5, what name is given to small crustaceans that are the main food for baleen? Norfolk, Josh?
Plankton?
No. Baleen, Hannah?
Krill?
Yes. Number 6, descendants of the survivors of this real-life event inhabit present-day Pitcairn Island. Identify the Nordhoff Hall novel in which a group of insurgents set Captain William Bligh adrift in the South Pacific. Answer? Ridgefield, Hannah.
Mutiny on the Bounty?
Yeah, sure is. Good job. In physics, what term refers to the external force directed toward the center, which requires Ridgefield, Derek?
Centripetal force?
Yes. Number 8, this prophet of the Old Testament's ministry began before King Hosea's reform and ended after the destruction of Judah, Jerusalem, and the Temple of Solomon. Norfolk, Jackie.
Jeremiah.
Yes. Which is the only state in the United States that has a unicameral legislature? Norfolk, Josh.
Nebraska.
Yes.
Good job.
Number 10, the LT-QT-QT news writing method is a basic format for writing a news story. What do the Q's, Norfolk, John?
Quotes.
Yes. So what do the T's stand for?
No idea.
Okay, well, I don't either. Sorry. Number 11. On what Daniel Keyes novel was the 1968 movie Charlie based? Answer? Called Time It Was Flowers for Algernon. In Christian theology, he was an angel whose pride caused him to be... Ridgefield, Hannah.
Lucifer.
No. Cast down by God. Who is this being, names for which include Mephistopheles, Beelzebub, Norfolk, Jackie?
Satan.
Yes.
Good job.
Lucifer was in the question. Okay, that's why. Math question. Evaluate the expression log of 4 of 2 plus log 4 of 32. Norfolk, Jason. Answer.
3.
Yes.
Good job.
Number 14. Rising near San Marino, which river did Julius Caesar defiantly... Ridgefield, Derek.
The Rubicon.
Yes. Cross in 49 BC. Oh gosh, another math question. Wow. If a trapezoid has parallel bases that measure 18 centimeters and 26 centimeters, what is the height of the trapezoid if it has an area of 594 square centimeters? Norfolk, Jason.
25 centimeters.
No. Ridgefield, do you have a response? Derek.
19 centimeters.
Nope, it was 27 centimeters. Yeah. Okay.
Try.
Number 16. What name is given to the group of substances including vinyl chloride, benzene, Norfolk, John?
Amino acids.
No. Solar radiation and asbestos, which are known to cause cancer in humans. Ridgefield, Derek.
Carcinogens.
Yes. In what 5-act Henrik Ibsen play does Dr. Thomas Stockman, upon inspecting the public baths, find them contaminated, thus endangering his town's livelihood? Ridgefield, Derek.
A Doll's House.
No. Norfolk? John.
Poison in the baths.
It's called An Enemy of the People. Number 18. In crustaceans, it refers to the section that covers the cephalothorax, and a similar structure in arachnids is called the Norfolk, Jason.
Carapace.
Yes, very good. America's first 24-hour news network was CNN. Who was its founder? Answer. Norfolk, John.
Clinton.
No. Ridgefield. Derek.
Rolls.
Nope, it was Ted Turner. Ted Turner. Last question of the first quarter. He is from Conway, Arkansas, and captured the hearts of Arkansans for over 3 months in his bid to become the 2010 American Idol. Ridgefield, Hannah.
Chris Allen.
Yes. All right. That's the conclusion of the first quarter of play. Do I have any challenges, coaches? Right. If there are no challenges, the score stands at Norfolk 80 and Ridgefield Christian 60. Substitutions. You good? No substitutions? All right. Second quarter of play. Jason and Derek are the captains. Toss-up followed by a bonus. First question. What term refers to the production of light by living organisms as a Norfolk, Josh?
Bioluminescence.
Very good.
Good.
Anyway, as a result of chemical reactions. Boy, there were so many other essences there you could have said. Oh, no, I can't give another question. Sorry. All right. Christian Bible is your category. Identify these comparative facts about the Bible. You ready? Containing 150 hymns and prayers, this is the longest book of the Bible.
Psalms.
Yes. With only 13 verses, this is the shortest book of the Bible.
3 John. 3 John.
No. This is from the text of the Gospel of John, chapter 11, verse 35, the shortest verse in the Bible.
Jesus wept. Jesus wept.
Yes.
Good job.
And this, number 4, this Old Testament book is the only one in the Bible that does not mention God by name.
Esther. Esther.
Yes. And you were on the right track. The shortest book of the Bible is 2 John. Okay, toss up both teams. When a singular subject and a plural subject are joined by or nor, with which subject should the verb agree? Norfolk, John.
Singular.
No. Ridgefield, Christian, Derek.
The last one.
Actually, the subject nearer the verb is what I needed. Okay, math question. The number 7,225 is a perfect square. Now, once you consider that the units digit is 5, and that 7,225 is between 6,400 and 8,100, it's relatively easy to find out what number is the square root of 7,200. Norfolk, Jason.
85.
Yes. Didn't even have to set the timer for that one. All right. Oh. All right, Arkansas people. You are to identify the following well-known Arkansans. Born in Jonesboro, Arkansas, this man is an internationally known best-selling author of legal thrillers.
Oh.
Answer?
James Joyce.
No. Only man to rank among the Winston Cup top 10 every year from 1989 to 2000.
I don't remember.
He's from Batesville.
Yeah.
Answer?
No answer.
Okay. After playing for UCA, he went on to play on 6 NBA championship teams with the Chicago Bulls.
Pippen?
Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Yes.
Ah.
This American general served as field marshal in the Philippine Army.
With Pershing.
Pershing.
No, that was MacArthur.
Ah.
Grisham was the legal thriller writer. Grisham, John Grisham. And the Winston Cup winner was Mark Martin. Okay. Toss up both teams. Name the Raphael painting intended to depict distinct branches of knowledge in which Aristotle and Plato are standing. Ridgefield, Christian, Derek?
The School of Athens.
Yes. They're standing at the top of the staircase. Oh, well, you get mathematics computation. You are to simplify or evaluate the following problems. You will be allowed the 15 seconds as you need them, okay? All right, here's the first one. You are to simplify I to the 145th power.
Positive or negative? Negative I.
No. Find the value of the discriminant of 3x squared minus 5x minus 2. Do you have an answer?
4x.
No. What is the cosine of 945 degrees? Do you have an answer? Okay, that's time. And the last one, evaluate the absolute value of the quantity 3 minus 4i. Do you have an answer?
7.
No, but you're close. You know, I guess when we get away, and you're taking calculus, am I not correct, Derek? Or you're somewhere up in there,
Yes.
and most of this is algebra 2. We tend to forget. But the absolute value of 3 minus 4i was 5. It's like the distance formula. And then the cosine of 945 degrees, were y'all doing these?
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Square root of 2 over 2.
Yeah, except it's negative because it's in quadrant 3. How about the value of the discriminant?
14.
No, it was 49. 49. B squared minus 4ac?
Yeah. Oh, I put 2b minus 4ac.
Oh, yeah. And simplify I to the 145th power. That was I,
Yeah.
not negative I. It was I. Okay. We have one more bonus question, several more toss-ups. So here's your toss-up. It technically refers to any wind pattern that reverses direction with the seasons. Norfolk, John?
Monsoon.
Yes, that's correct. Goodness. Went on to say, give this term that refers to seasonal winds in the Indian Ocean. Okay. All right, you have a 20-second question, so I'm sure you know the rules, but just let me restate the rules for you. I have a timer that will start the time after I finish reading the question to you. You have 20 seconds to answer. If you are answering when the timer goes off, as long as you do not pause, I can take your answers. If there's any pause, then I can only take what you gave before the timer went off. Okay? Yes. So you clear on that? All right. So here's it's Mohs scale, and it says, according to Mohs scale of hardness for minerals, talc is the softest mineral and diamond is the hardest. Name in any order 4 of the remaining 8 minerals listed on Mohs scale.
He says tungsten. I don't think so. Chalcedony. Chalcedony.
No.
No answer.
No answer. Okay. All right. I'll read you the 8 you could have answered from: apatite, calcite, corundum, feldspar or orthoclase, fluorite, gypsum, quartz, topaz. Okay. All right. That's the conclusion of the second quarter of play. And we have a score now of Norfolk 130, Ridgefield 70. So Ridgefield, you will have the first option at the lightning rounds, and here are the categories and their descriptors. We have Constitution articles. When given a part of the Constitution, name the article number. We have 19th century American music. Identify the title of American musical pieces of the 19th century from the descriptions given. Many can be traced to cowboy songs, Civil War songs, or sailing shanties. And we have biology. Identify the class to which the following animals belong. Give your answers in Latin form. Okay, you have 60 seconds to make a decision. Derek, let me know as soon as you do.
Well, Bill, we've got a good game going.
We have, and both of these teams, this is their first time to be here.
Oh.
And they're playing very, very well. They're playing like they're professionals. It's really interesting when you watch these because you're seeing quality students on both sides as far as knowledge is concerned. I've been impressed with the math that I'm seeing on this course. I've taught math for several years, but I'm impressed with the ability that both of these teams are exhibiting in the math area because you only have 15 seconds to do a math computation. Now, some of them you have tricks on, and it would be easy to explain, but some of them, they're coming up with those answers awfully, awfully quick, and that's a result of very good teaching, good study habits, practicing those problems, being ready for them, and I'm impressed with both of these teams. This game is not over by any stretch of the imagination. We just saw one a while ago that got flipped on the 62nd round, and we're only 60 points difference here. We know that they can become very, very much closer, or you may see a team pull away right now. Okay. It just depends. I listened to the 3 choices that they had, and you know, they're right now, Ridgefield has got the advantage. They can pick one that they're comfortable with, but I got a sneaking suspicion Norfolk's going to be ready to pick up the other one pretty easily.
So it's going to be a fight to the finish,
I think so. I think it's going to be a lot closer game than we may anticipate right now.
Okay, we're ready to go back to the match.
All right, teams have chosen their categories. Ridgefield Christian has chosen Constitution articles, and Norfolk has chosen biology. So we'll start with Ridgefield Christian. Again, when you're given a part of the Constitution, name the article number. Ready? Here we go. Gives how a bill becomes a law.
Article 4.
No. Gives steps for amending the Constitution.
Article 6.
No. Lists powers prohibited of states.
Article 4.
No. Where the National Supremacy Clause can be found.
Article 4.
No. Allows for the creation of a presidential cabinet.
Article 2.
Yes. Establishes a bicameral Congress.
Article 1.
Yes. Ratification of the Constitution.
Article 7.
Yes. Sets presidential salary.
Article 2. Article 2.
Yes. Establishes the federal court system.
Article 3.
Yes. Establishes all state governments as being republics.
Article 5.
No. Okay. All right. So, Norfolk gives how a bill becomes a law.
Second.
No. Gives steps for amending the Constitution.
Second.
No. Lists powers prohibited of states.
Third.
No. Where the National Supremacy Clause can be found.
Fourth.
No. And establishes all state governments as being republics.
Fourth.
Yes.
There we
Thought y'all would say 4 on that one. Obviously, those first 4 were just a little bit less well known as far as what's in that article. How a bill becomes a law is Article 1. Gives steps for amending the Constitution is Article 5. Lists powers prohibited of states, that's 1. And the National Supremacy Clause can be found in Article 6. Okay? Okay, biology. Identify the class to which the following animals belong. Give answers in Latin forms. And be sure and speak up and enunciate, Jason, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Snakes and lizards.
Reptilia.
Yes. Kangaroos and horses.
Marsu.
No.
Okay.
Birds.
Ornithoptera or something. No. Aviera.
No. Ticks and spiders.
Arachnia.
No. Octopus and squids.
Cephalopoda.
No. Lobsters and crabs.
Stall.
Stall.
Obvious. What's this one? Squids.
He didn't have. He did not. He didn't say it. Okay. Kangaroos and horses.
Mammalia.
Yes. Birds.
Obvious.
Yes. Ticks and spiders.
Arachnida.
Yes. Octopus and squids.
Cephalopoda.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what y'all said, right?
Yeah.
The problem is both of you are leaving out a syllable. It's cephalopoda.
That's what we said.
Cephalopoda.
Yeah,
Poda.
that's exactly what I said.
I didn't hear the second syllable at all.
The pho.
Okay, I will go. I tell you what, the judges thought they heard it. I'm going to go with what the judges say on it, and we'll do it that way.
Did we hear him say that? Yeah, that's
Okay.
what we heard.
Thank you.
Then I can't hear,
Thank you.
which is, not to say much. So both of you were correct. No, you said it correctly too. Then I just wasn't hearing it. All right, so you did get Norfolk will get an extra 10 points on that. Thank you. All right. And challenges, coaches. That's the end of the third quarter. All right, then the score at the end of the third quarter, and it's really close. We have Norfolk at 160, Ridgefield at 150. Substitutions. Okay, we do have a substitution. Okay, we're at the last quarter, fourth quarter, 20 toss-up questions, a very close game. Good luck to both teams, okay? Here we go. First question. What is the only U.S. desert where you can find the Joshua tree growing? Norfolk, Josh.
Sonoran Desert.
No. Ridgefield, Christian. Derek.
The Yucatan Desert.
It's the Mojave Desert. Alternative answers for this term include orthogonal and normal. Give this term describing lines that intersect at right angles. Ridgefield, Derek.
Perpendicular lines.
Yes. Number 33, this German composer's music can be heard in movies such as King Kong, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings trilogy, and Excalibur. Name this composer of Ride of the Valkyries. Norfolk, Josh.
Buckner.
Yes. What king broke ties with the Roman Catholic Church? Norfolk, Brad.
King Henry VIII.
Yes. Number 35, what is the most common color for the volcanic rock known as obsidian? Norfolk, Josh.
Black.
Yes. Good job. They differ from breccias by having subangular clasts. What type of sedimentary rock is composed of particles larger than sand cemented together? Ridgefield, Taylor.
Conglomerate.
Yes. What term refers to the transmission of characteristics from parents to offspring? Ridgefield, Derek.
Heredity.
Yes. Number 38, what type of verb is used when the sentence contains a predicate nominative or predicate adjective? Norfolk, Jason.
A gerund.
No. Ridgefield, Hannah.
A linking verb.
I'm sorry?
Linking.
I have intransitive verb. Number 39. Name the Chinese-born architect that designed such famous structures as the John F. Kennedy Library in Boston, the Louvre Pyramid in France, and Bank of China Tower in Hong Kong. Norfolk, John.
Young.
No. Ridgefield. Taylor.
Lynn.
No, it was Pei. I am Pei. Number 40. What was the name of the inn in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales? Answer. Ridgefield, Derek.
The Green Dragon Inn.
No. Norfolk. Jason.
The Inn of Ill Omen.
Oh, it was the Tabard Inn. What term refers to computer memory on which data can be both read and written, and on which the location of data does not affect the speed? Norfolk, Jason.
RAM.
Yes. How many college teams are selected to participate in the NCAA? Ridgefield, Hannah.
68.
I'm sorry?
68.
No. Men's basketball tournament. Brad.
64.
Okay, I have 65. So, number 43. The relative intensity of a sound is measured in what unit? Ridgefield, Derek.
Decibels.
Yes. 44. He is one of 7 people who had both, he is one of 7 people who have had both a #1 bestseller on the fiction and nonfiction lists. He is probably better known for his music. The title of his best-known song is also included in the title of one of his other bestsellers, Tales from Margaritaville. Norfolk, Brad.
Buffett.
Yes. Number 45. This president was nicknamed the Little Magician. Identify this man who followed Andrew Jackson to become Ridgefield, Christian, Derek.
Martin Van Buren.
Yes. What constellation on the equator east of Taurus is represented on charts by the figure of a hunter with Norfolk, Jason?
Orion.
Yes. They were disguised as translations of foreign poems to provide the author privacy, and the nationality in the title was changed because of the author's husband's nickname for her. What is this collection of 44 love poems written by Elizabeth Barrett Browning? Norfolk, Jason.
The Laments.
No. Ridgefield. Derek.
The Lusiads.
No, it's the sonnets from the Portuguese. Number 48. In which poem does John Alden agree to court Priscilla Mullins on behalf of the title character, a work of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow? Ridgefield, Hannah.
The Courting of John Smith.
No. Norfolk. Call time. It's the courtship of Miles Standish. Number 49. Which court term refers to the list of cases to be tried? Ridgefield, Derek.
The docket.
Yes. And number 50. What is the term for the conic section formed by a plane which intersects both of the right conical Norfolk? Jason?
A hyperbola?
Yes. Good job. Oh my goodness, people. All right. First, are there any challenges? Yes, ma'am. You do have a challenge? Okay. Have you written it up? Yeah, if you just take it over to the judges then. Ridgefield Christian has a challenge.
Amazing score, and we have a challenge.
Yes, but in this challenge, if I've got my numbers in my head right,
Okay.
even if Ridgecrest wins the challenge, which they may very well do that,
Okay.
but if they do, the game is still going to be in favor of Norfolk by 10 points.
Okay.
That last question, a math question, that last question sealed it when the gentleman buzzed in and gave the answer parabola. This is a great game. It must have been something we ate in the food
Is
or
that
something,
what-
because we've had 2 games
Two
now. that's
very
just been-
close games.
Yeah, nail biters, barn burners, whatever you want to
Whatever
call them.
you
They were
wanna
great.
call it.
And again, we want to emphasize this is the first time these 2 teams have been here. And I'm certain that they're going to be back. It may not be next year. There may be somebody that can bump them off, but good, solid knowledge, good programs wherever they're coming from. They're well prepared.
This is
well
wonderful.
prepared.
And you know, and it seems like that they are so at ease and they're so calm. For their first time being here, they don't seem nervous at all, Bill.
Well, they've had a lot of practice. One of these teams was at UACCB earlier in the year, and it was obvious even then that they had had a lot of practice. And I don't mean just practice after school and practice at lunch. They've been to tournaments. You know,
Okay.
they've played other teams and gotten ready for this. Of course, they've had to go through the regional tournaments and things like that, but they've done invitational tournaments that's gotten them prepared.
All right, well, we're going to go back to the match.
Okay, we did have a challenge, and in all probability, the challenge would have been supported, but they did not bring written documentation, which we have to have. So the game is concluded with a very close score of Norfolk 230, Ridgefield Christian 210. Excellent job, both teams.
Excellent job is right. That was a great game. So tell us about this written part.
Okay, when you make a challenge, you have to have something to support your challenge. You just can't go up to the judges and say, I know that I'm right.
Okay.
You have to have something in writing or something that will back up what you're saying. And in this particular case, I really feel like that the challenge would have carried. But let's remember this. Even if they won the challenge, it would not have made a difference in the game.
Okay.
And that's good, because I think that challenge would have been successful had they had the right paperwork.
It was still a great game.
Oh, it was,
a
yeah.
nail-biter.
Wonderful
Still a great
game.
game.
Yes.
And I tell you, and I was watching. It's so amazing the skills that you see here. We've seen sportsmanship today, and during this round, we really saw listening skills come into play.
Oh, you bet.
You know, so that's something that's very important too, that these kids are learning. Okay, I think we're going to go back to the set for the awarding of the trophy and the check.
Well, after a very exciting match here on our 1A schools, we're proud now to introduce to you our 2 final teams. And winning second place in the state of Arkansas in Class 1A, the Arkansas Governor's Quiz Bowl Association trophy goes to Ridgefield Christian. Congratulations.
And on behalf of the Arkansas Governor's Quiz Bowl Association and AETN, Arkansas Department of Ed, here is a $1,600 scholarship for academic excellence. Congratulations.
Well, I'll tell you what, this team fought it out here in this game, did a great job. Worth coming down from the hills, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Our Class 1A champions in Arkansas Governor's Quiz Bowl, Norfolk High School. Congratulations, man.
Here's a $3,200 check for academic excellence. Good job.
Thank you.
And now for the 1A All-Tournament team members, Carolyn Schry.
The 1A All-Tournament team are Seth Barr. He's from Acorn. Kenny Quick from Mulberry. Brian Grigg from Haas Hall Academy, Caleb Parks from Bradley, J.B. Moss from Sacred Heart, Forrest Davis from Odin, Adam Mendonca from Haas Hall, Jason Nabopied from Norfolk, Solly Bigger from Crowley's Ridge Academy, Leonard Cooper from ESTEM, Guo Wang from Armorel. We have another high point player this time, Andrew Miller, with a score of 12.57 from Omaha, and our MVP, Derek Reed from Ridgefield Christian, with a score of 10.85 average. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Derek. There you go. And here's your trophy. Congratulations, young man.
Thank you.
And here's a $250 check for academic excellence. Congratulations. I'll just set it right here. You're kind of full up.